0 for 1 with an RBI. Lewis slams one in the air to center field. That's way back and off the batter's eye. A solo home run from Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis back on rehab assignment with the Saints. See, they're hitting a home run. We'll get to much more in that game in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at some highlights of this Twins game at Detroit today. Willie Castro Chaos himself, getting it done all over the diamond, adds a great diving catch. I got to be feeling good to be having a good series at Detroit for him. Moving on here, Matt Wallner made a nice sliding, diving catch in right field as well. Unfortunately, Jorge Polanco couldn't make this play, which especially stung because he probably could have ran that ball over with Miguel Cabrera running. You got plenty of time there on these ones, Jorge, with Cabrera. Does not get around very easily these days. Gonna show an injury, so if that's something you don't like, look away. I'll let you know when we're done showing these highlights. But Donovan Solano had to leave this game. Kind of tweaked his ankle running back to first base on a base hit. We're not gonna show we're safe now. If you didn't want to see that, but as you see here, he gets up and he walks around. He almost talks himself into staying in this game. It looked like Joey Gallo looked like he was coming in, and then he got kind of put back by Jace Tingler, but then Gallo did eventually get into the game. They took Solano out. Hopefully that's a good sign that maybe it won't be too serious, but certainly didn't look good. But here is how the lineup performed. The Twins got shut out today, lost 6-0. Twins get 6 hits and 3 walks. They strike out 8 times. Not a good performance there. Sonny Gray had kind of an uneven game, but man, there were parts of this start where he was just untouchable. He strikes out 10. Gray goes 6 innings, gives up 7 hits, 3 runs, but only 2 of them earned because of that Jorge Polanco error. No walks and 10 strikeouts. He's been especially aggressive attacking hitters of late. So 10 strikeouts and no walks for Sonny Gray. Pretty impressive. Just kind of wobbled a little bit there. That was enough for Detroit to attack a couple runs on. And then the only 2 pitchers again for the Twins today, I suppose, is the silver lining. They only had to use Gray and Josh Winder in this loss. Winder got knocked around a little bit in this one. Moving on to that Saints game, again, Royce Lewis is back. He's on rehab assignment. As you remember, he was on the injured list due to a strained oblique. So great to see that he's back. He not only hit, but he also played in the field. So here's a play he made at third base. Routine play, but still just wanted to show him over there looking good. Trevor Larnach. Man, is this a blast. Just over everything. 462 feet, one of the longest home runs of the season for the Saints. And wow, that was absolutely crushed. This guy certainly still has huge power and is really hitting well for the Saints. Good to see him just sort of being at the ready. He gets to wear the hot dog or the home run hot dog hat there that the Saints guys wear. We'll be seeing that one plenty in this highlight package. Here, Anthony Prado, it's a nice opposite field double for a run-scoring hit. That scored Kyle Garlick. Deshaun Kersey Jr., who I'm pretty sure was wearing a nose ring today, which I just can't wait to hear what the old ball guys have to say about that. But he rips a single in through here, kind of a seeing eye single, bounces through with the bases juiced. This was all off of Reds prospect Connor Phillips, who's been one of, if not the best, starting pitcher in AAA this year. Here, Lewis is back up again. He hits a sac fly. He recorded an out in his first plate appearance. That scores Chris Williams, who we'll be seeing again here in a little bit. Yunior Severino, you mentioned that Larnach home run. Severino hits this one even further by just a bit. 467 is what that registered as for Yunior Severino. Wow. Guy was a switch hitter. This was his first AAA home run you saw there. He gets to wear the helmet. Hot dogging, and, the opposing pitcher thought he was hot dogging it too, but we'll get to that in a sec. Here is the Lewis home run to center field, way up that batter's eye. Man, did he get a hold of that one. This was when reliever came in, so that was not off Connor Phillips. Severino's next at bat against that same pitcher he homered off of, and first base open, first pitch of the at-bat, drills him right in the ribs. Pretty obviously intentional, especially with all this posturing and body language by a 30-year-old minor leaguer who feels like he's got to police Yunior Severino. He doesn't like it, and, hey, that didn't look fun, getting drilled right in the ribs. And I think that's what he's... You guys think John Boy will do a AAA breakdown. I don't know. I'm not good at the lip reading thing, but this 14-year-old home plate umpire decided after a lot of they talked about this for quite a while, but they tossed him. They tossed that pitcher, which I was kind of surprised. You don't see that too often. I think they were trying to figure out if they wanted to issue warnings or toss him, and Louisville's manager didn't put up too big of a stink about that either. Later on, Chris Williams up with the bases loaded. You know what's coming here. You know what's coming. This is, I think, the Saints' 11th or 12th Grand Slam of the year. That's Williams' 3rd Grand Slam of the year, his 19th home run. He's fired up. Everybody's fired up. What an outburst by the Saints lineup. Look at that vicious swing by Chris Williams. That was a bullet. Moving over to Wichita, big pitching performance from Pierson Ohl, who's the defending Twins minor league pitcher of the week. Pretty good guess that he's going to have that title for another week because he pitched through the 8th inning. 8 innings of ball from Pierson Ohl tonight. He gave up hits to the first 3 batters and then just threw 8 shutout innings after that. 1 run, 4 strikeouts, no walks. This is the guy they drafted in the 14th round out of Grand Canyon, which you guys helped me remember that is a university. He wasn't literally in the Grand Canyon. It was thank you for that clarification. I appreciate that. Yunior Fajardo is kind of like the wind surge version of Willie Castro. He was a minor league signing, guiding .313 with an .814 OPS. 24 years old. He now has 36 stolen bases this season. Danny De Andrade also had a big game for the Mighty Muscles. Here are all the results. The Saints were leading at the time of recording this, up 14-4. That's to feel good for Yunior Severino in particular. But anyway, thanks to all the channel members. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. Here are the premium members. We'll talk again soon.